Hello, it is your girl, D-I-N-K-Y, Dinky, the Dinkinator, the mover, the shaker, the vibe creator, terminator, master of distraction. Of course, she's the third girl just didn't give a fuck and still does not. But at the end of the day, I do. And that is why I'm constantly losing weight. But today it's not about me. Today it's about you, especially you that went straight for the auditions, child. You went for that 2-minute video and all you are doing is hoping for the best. Of course, you got a little bit of excitement when you filled that form that asked you about who do you want to be called as? Do you smoke? Yes or no? Do you have any allergies? Yes or no? This, that, whatnot, and shebang. But at the end of the day, you got some feedback, and that is feedback. Remember that with so many entries, you're definitely not gonna get good day. Unfortunately, there is no way. How many unfortunately's are they going to have to send? Because there's thousands and thousands of applications that have taken part on this great initiative of our Big Brother Titans. So I'm holding this mic so that the audio will actually make sense. So please imagine it like it's an ice cream or a banana, whatever fruit that you enjoy, or maybe it's you, girl, down there doing the deed. But I'm not talking about that again. I don't want to see myself being in a position where I have to explain exactly what I was saying, but it is what it is. If you know it and you get it, good. And if you don't, forget about it. But we're talking about callbacks, darling. Callbacks, child. Callbacks when you have auditioned for a show are a stepping stone for you to know where you're leading to or you are heading to. Not everybody gets notification or communication that states that they want to be seen, heard, or they still want to be associated with the same show, brand, or whatever that you participated on. On this subject, we're talking about a Big Brother. Big Brother is a franchise and it plays in certain countries around the world. Rules and regulations are the same, but then Big Brother can tweak this based on their country's moral and values here and there. But it doesn't mean that they completely have to change the show because it's licensed and it belongs to somebody. But now we're talking about callbacks, honey. So when you audition for any show, you know that you are going to receive an invite for a callback. That simply doesn't mean that you have been casted, or it doesn't simply mean that you have been taken or you are going to literally be part of the show. But they still want to see more of you, what you can give and what were you lying about on your 2-minute video. Something to be very careful of because, child, listen, if you went for the auditions and you said that you love pap and then on your form all of a sudden you are allergic to pap, you're a liar. We don't need liars. So if you can lie about something so small and insignificant, what else are you capable of lying about? Are you going to tell us that you have a PhD when you actually didn't matriculate? Are you going to tell us that you don't have a husband when you are actually married at the South African Home Affairs? I know that's right. Yeah. So, before wasting your time, I want to tell you that a callback is a very, very important message because it actually tells you exactly where you are heading to and the other things that needs to be done. Make sure that when you receive this, you don't tell anybody. I don't want to know. Your mother doesn't want to know. Your daddy doesn't want to know. Your girlfriend, boyfriend doesn't want to know. Your husband, wife doesn't want to know. Your colleagues do not want to know. Your besties don't want to know this information. It's information that you need to keep to yourself. As excited as you are, sometimes, like the horse kicked you right on the chest. So you can't keep a secret. But sometimes when you are overly enthusiastic and overly excited, you can ruin things for yourself. As I mentioned on the first video, video of how to audition because the auditions are finally closed. That do not be so super excited to a point where you lose control and you start telling people. And I'm not saying that people are going to be the ones that jeopardize for you, but they are the ones that are going to jeopardize for you. It is what it is. Some people might be excited to tell other people that their friend is actually on the next round, and you know what? Big Brother is always watching. At this current moment, they are already ninjas that are just on the outlook on social medias for people that talk a lot. Like those people that will post that I auditioned, here is my receipt. Like that is something that you keep. That is something that is confidential. Already you have jeopardized yourself from being into the show, but then Sizotini, because when you don't want to listen and you don't like watching such videos because I'm not vlogging, drinking wines and champagnes, but I'm giving you something that will help you and benefit you in the long run, even next year and next year and next year and the and. But you don't want to listen because like but then it's fine. Dinky will speak and be direct to those people that actually do need advice and also do need some love and care on this phase, because this phase is the hardest phase of them all. It's not like I'm sharing all the information so that I will ruin your experience, but it's just like a guideline. So say the same as when you get a brief, you know what you need to bring, but they're not being exact as to like bring this and that, but they're telling you that we would prefer if you would bring A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So they would prefer if you're a decent human being that doesn't lie. Make sure that you don't tell anybody about this. And look, listen, and decide. Do not forget the things that you said. Honestly, like you can't tell me that you said you love takeouts, you love fast food, and then when they talk about quota, all of a sudden you have a problem with quota. It means you contradict yourself a lot, and you're gonna be a problem to Big Brother because that's his house, and you have to listen to his own rules. You understand what I'm saying? I get you, Dinky. That's what you need to do. You need to lift your hand up and say, I do understand and comprehend, if that is the nice word to use, this information that you are saying. Now, obviously, it's either you're going to go on an interview, on a video, or whatever the case is. Just make sure that, I don't know how you're going to do it. Maybe it's going to be on a video, or maybe it's just going to be face to face. Nobody knows. I don't care, but I care because I'm sharing this with you. Just make sure that you are not accompanied by anybody, and just make sure that you don't tell anybody. We don't want to know who you are before the show comes. We want to be sitting in our lounges anticipating to see who is going to be in the Big Brother Titans house with some hunks. I mean, I love men, so obviously I'm on that outlook for people that look like Perry or Perry. You know, if Big Brother would just load the house with the likes of those people, I would be super excited. So now that the auditions are finally closed, and then you are waiting for the second phase of your audition, nobody knows what the second phase is. Producers do things differently. You might think you know, but then you don't know. You might think that because you have went to so many auditions, you know, but maybe you might not. It is so stressful right now. I can actually feel your pain, because every day of your life, the only thing that you do is wake up and look at your emails. Tell me if I'm wrong. So literally, you wake up in the morning and you are so moody. You don't even greet the people that you live with because you want to look at your emails. You just need that congratulation or something from Big Brother that needs you to confirm. So your anxiety levels are straight up the roof, and nobody around you is comfortable to say whatever because you're going to snap, because all you want to see and all you want to do is be in Big E's house. Shame, man. I can feel the pain. I was once there, and it was in the weirdest time of my life. Actually, you know, when you have passed certain stages of the audition, that is where you have the confidence that you have made it, but that doesn't mean that you have made it. And when there is some sort of delay, and especially when they say, listen, we're going to send some emails on the 9th of August, so and so, and then you find that the 9th of August is today, and you haven't received any notification, no email whatsoever. That's when you start feeling like crap, because you know that chances of you getting into the Big Brother house are slim, but to none. Sorry, Dada. Sorry, Dodo. Sorry, Biggie. It doesn't mean that you are not loved, you are not seen. Mind you that there are so many entries. This is not only one country, it's 2 countries now. Obviously, chances of them coming back to you, even if you are good, are gonna take longer. So you need to practice patience. Be patient to yourself and be kind to your heart and also to your soul, your body and your brain, because you're going to have wrinkles and we don't want that. December is coming soon and that is my birth month, by the way. I'm a proud Capricorn born on the 23rd of December. I wouldn't want to see people walking around the streets simply because they wanted to be in Big Brother, and when the going gets tough, then they feel like the world ends here. There's so many seasons and so many other shows that you can audition for. If you did audition and you didn't make it, do not kill yourself or feel like you are less than, because sometimes it might add to what you were already feeling about yourself. And it's a lie. It's not true. It's a show. The show must go on. They can pick and select whoever that they want. And it just happened that it is not you. So when you don't get a certain phase after your audition, do not take it too hard. Just tell yourself that you will go with the flow. And when you see that time has went by and already you feel like the process is over, you already know that you did not make it. But that doesn't mean you have to jeopardize 10 chances for yourself, because the next coming year, it might be your opportunity. Because when you auditioned as yourself, right? You know, when a video, you know you did the right thing on your video when you don't feel bad about the video that you made. Once you feel like there is some sort of mistake that you want to correct, it means that now you are going to portray to be something. You're correcting mistakes. And the first audition was the best audition. And if they didn't select you, nobody's going to die. Do you know that there are people that watched us that went through all the processes of all the show and they didn't make it to the last stage? You need to be strong when you want to be in the entertainment industry, as much as you know that after that, people are going to say whatever about you. People are going to monitor you. People are going to just be in your life. And it depends on how you control your followers or your following or your audience that will matter. But if you did not get the callbacks, darling, honey, refrain from even talking about it. Don't vlog about it if you still know that you're gonna want to go for an audition again on the upcoming year. Don't speak ill or negative, even though you know you have been somewhere, somehow throughout the process being ill-treated. Maybe you can say it to your friends to take it out, but do not say it on social media, because social media does not expire. We will have proof and evidence, and tomorrow you might make it on the season, and then we might take out the files of what you've been saying about the show, and then you'll be disqualified. So when you are waiting for callbacks, be calm and just click on notification, switch the notifications on for your email so that you will not stress yourself, so that you will know that if there's no notification, then it means there's no communication, period. But having to go there back and forth is going to take a lot away from you and your life and the things that you enjoy, and also the things that you are used to doing when you are surrounded by your friends. So just make sure that, girl, boy, look, listen and decide. You are calm, very cool and collected. You jog, you take a lot of water, and you keep still. Because also, you might not get a call back now, and it means like when you count the days, you already see that there's no ways, they've already passed to other stages, so there's no way Biggie can come back to me. Those other people might make mistakes as well that might lead them to be disqualified out of the show. Now, Biggie has to go back and look for other people. Remember that you all are perfect, but it's just that he cannot select everyone at the same time. He will go and check the ultimate best, somebody that they were doubting between the other one, and they just decided to select the other one, and then they didn't choose you. They might come back, and when are you already crying on vlogs because lerata camera is your life. You're already crying, you're already criticizing, you're already bashing and tarnishing the brand. Kanti, Big Brother was gonna come back to you and say, "Hey, by the way, we are replacing you. There's one girl that chose not to listen, so we think that you stand a chance to be part of the show." So, if you have auditioned, this is the most critical part. This is like waiting for your boyfriend that has been promising you for years that he's gonna pay lobola for you to come with his family members so that he can pay lobola. Because if he doesn't pay lobola today, it means that he's not gonna pay lobola, because everybody from the family drove from all different cities just to make sure that this ceremony takes place where your dowry needs to be paid for. And if he doesn't, it means that now he's been making promises he can't keep. Where now, treat yourself well, go to spas, relax, and manifest it. Speak it with your tongue. Legrabo zoko sha kabandayabo. Legra zoko bobo sha. And do not put yourself in depression mode simply because things are not going your way. And this is something that almost happened to everyone that went to the Big Brother house. A very, very, very intense moment and an intense feeling that could lead you to feel like a failure for real, for real. Do not feel like a failure. Look at Finna, who won the season of Big Brother, Niger. She's been auditioning how many times? For the longest time, and she's a winner today. I know that she also felt like very bad when she auditioned for the first time and she didn't go through. But then if she made it in that house at that season, at that time, she wouldn't have won. Look at Mercy Eke, who also did the same, auditioned so many times and she was never selected. Look at her. She's a winner. I'm not going to talk about Big Brother Mzansi housemates because we have been on break for the longest time. But look at us. We stood in front of the camera just once. The season is coming back and bam, we make it into the house. That simply means that there's something about you that is very captivating and exciting that people want to see. But if you are not selected, it doesn't mean that there's something about you that is not captivating. It means that this season is not yours. The theme doesn't align with your personality, and do not feel bad about it, because if they put you there, you're going to be surrounded with people that are going to drain your energy because they want you to be in the most similar position. If you saw in Big Brother Mzansi, everybody there was a bit, so they make sure that everybody that they put there is a bit, but in their own different way. So make sure that you do not cry, you do not worry. I love you. I'm going to take care of you as far as this process is concerned until it finishes up. But please make sure that if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you subscribe immediately, like, comment, and you share so that everybody will be alerted. It helps a lot, and it helps also for the channel to grow. Guys, I love you so much, and I just wanted you to not feel bad or feel a bit weary or strange about the auditions and all the feedbacks that you need to get, and all the communication that you need to get from the production side. I just wanted you to have fun with it, relax about it, and also remember that there are a few housemates that are needed and how many people have auditioned. So you took the first step and you were not self-cautious. You just did it however that you wanted to do it. So you shouldn't feel bad about it. It means that you are capable of more. And there's so many shows that I'm gonna share with you guys that you guys can audition for. And also, it's not only about working in front of the camera, but remember that there is the back side of the camera, the production side of the camera. There's so many things that you can do if you want to be into the entertainment industry. And once you get your head around it while working on the back side of things, then you can be in front of the camera and be a host and be like, "Hi, it's your girl Dia NKY, and welcome to the ultimate favorite show in Africa, Big Brother Titans." Today we are having an eviction show, and 6 housemates have been nominated and are possible for eviction. My name is Dia NKY, Dinky, the Dinkinator, the Mover and the Shaker, the Vibe Creator, Terminator, Master of Distraction. And I am telling you right now that calm down. God doesn't do things just because he has to do them. him. He analyzes everything, and everything was written before you even knew about it. So if it is your time, it's gonna be your time. Make sure that you do subscribe and follow me on my Instagram. It's Dinkybliss with 3 S's. Do it like it's your B-Day, baby. And I say peace, and I am out.